Hi guys, this is Diana from Garden Love. I wanted to give you a tour of my beautiful garden. It's my sanctuary. I've been collecting a couple of fruit trees for the last 4 years. Most of them has been this spring from 2017, and I have tons, so I'm excited to share them with you and see what you guys think. One more thing, most of the trees I purchased are because they have health benefits, and I'll make a different video on different trees and how they are healthy for you and how they can help you heal some conditions you might have. So here we go, let's go. Alright guys, we're gonna start with my most ultimate favorite tree, the loquat. In Spanish it's called a Misspell Tree. As you can see, it's in a container. I got it this spring. It's grown quite a lot since I got it a couple months ago, and I'm not expecting it to have fruit this year, so maybe next season it will. But it looks beautiful, doesn't it? I mean, even if you have this tree just for decoration, it looks lovely. It's an evergreen tree. I have some flowers. I must have flowers so the bees can be attracted to my garden and pollinate all my fruit. I have 2 grapevines here. That one's not doing so well. This one's doing okay. It's the first year. We'll see what happens. Now this tree over here is a pineapple guava. As you can tell, it's also in a container and it looks very decorative, very pretty. It's also an evergreen. And I haven't tasted the fruit, so I'm looking forward to that. Some more flowers. This one, it's a Mexican key lime. And look at it, it's beautiful. I've had it for about 4 years. It has lots of little, oh look at that, a bee doing its job. And there's lots of flowers and buds. I have 2 of them. The other one's here. This one's a lot fuller, a lot prettier in my opinion. This is actually younger than the other one, but I'll tell you more about it in a different video. I made some gardening mistakes on the other one, and that's why it looks a little different. So we'll talk about that another time. This is a seedless lime. It also has some fruit. So let's see if we can find them. They kind of camouflage. But look, there's some flowers there and a baby lime there. And there it is. Found it right there. So there we go. Now over here is my 2-year-old's favorite section of my garden to come every morning, because she goes to that blueberry bush, and that blueberry bush, and every morning she tries to see if there's any blue blueberries. She says, "They're blue, Mom, they're ready," and she picks them out and eats them. I also have another grapevine. That one's growing gorgeously. We'll see how that goes. Another grapevine. I have a tomato over there. I have zucchini, raspberries, blackberries, and some seedlings, some more chili peppers, some mint, lots of goodies. So this is my apple tree. It's an easy pick. It's a dwarf, which means it won't grow very tall, but the reason why I selected this tree is because it had all its branches growing to the side, and I wanted to train this tree to be espelir style. As you can tell, I created my own trellis, and I'm gonna get this transplanted into a bigger pot because it's pretty root bound, and I'll make a video about that and keep you guys posted. I also have another apple tree here that has 4 apples in one tree, and it's looking beautiful. As you can see, has lots of leaf. It's very full. I'm not expecting any apples just because I got this spring, but it still looks gorgeous. Over here I have a Valencia Orange. It had tons and tons of flowers. It does have some fruit in here hidden. I don't know if we can get a shot of it. And it's somewhere in here. And I'm hoping to get some oranges. It's about 3 to 4 years old. And I had to put this little band of, like a little wall, because my dog loves going in there and just getting some shade by the tree. Now this tree over here is my nectarine tree. I am not kidding you when I tell you that when I tried it for the first time, the fruit tasted like no other nectarine I have had in years. It was so sweet. It was so delicious. It only had like about 5 nectarines, but those nectarines went like that. They're delicious. I harvested them about a week ago, and so I'm looking forward to next year. Over here, it's my coffee lime tree. We have some fruit right here, as you can see it. Can you see that? See if I can get a better shot. They're beautiful. These leaves are also used for cooking, and they have some health benefits as well. And if you guys are interested in knowing what they are, I would love to make a second video for that. Now this is my Eureka Lemon. My Eureka Lemon, it's growing gorgeously. It looks beautiful, but it hasn't given me any fruit. There is one here. I'm hoping it doesn't get dropped like the other ones have. So I might need some help for this one and see what's going on with it, because I've had it for about 4 years. I got it as a baby. Maybe that's the reason why, and this might be the year that brings me fruit. Now over here I have my 4-in-1 peach tree. It only gave me one fruit this spring. It was delicious. I wasn't expecting to get much out of it because it's a brand new baby tree. So it looks pretty, and I'm sure next season I'll get plenty of fruit. And over here is my pomegranate. Here, let me get a better shot from over here. It's about 4 years old, and it's in a container, pretty big container, and it's growing. Last year it gave me like 20 pomegranates, which is pretty good for a container grown fruit. And it has some more over here. And I'm trying to propagate it. We'll see how that works out. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And over here I have some of my herbs and some strawberries in that tower. And I have my moringa right here. Look at how pretty that's growing. I have 2 of them because this is like miracle leaves. And over here I have a avocado tree. This is an experiment because I was told that I can grow avocados in my zone 9 in Southern California because of the frost. So I'm going to try to take care of this little tree and see if I can make it survive our winter. So we will see. Over here I have like a nectarine orange. Look at all these little ones. There's so many of them. And we had more flowers, and there's even baby ones. I don't know if you can see them there. They're teeny ones. So I'm excited for this tree. This is my Meyer Lemon. It already has some fruit, as you can see on there. And it had lots and lots of flowers just recently. So that means we're going to get even more fruit on this tree. When I first purchased it, I trimmed it because I wanted it to be round and bushy, and even though I trimmed it just a few weeks ago, look at all the new growth. So there's lots and lots of new growth on that. Over here is my pink guava. My daughter asked me to buy this for her. She saw a video on YouTube of a lady tasting a pink guava, and she made it look delicious. So we are excited to try to get some fruit out of this tree. So for some reason the branches were also growing to the right and the left, and I decided to try to grow it as espelir as well. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm a little obsessed with growing my fruit against the wall. I just think it looks beautiful, and it makes good usage of the space when you have long walls, and instead of the trees being like in the way, it's kind of growing out of the way along the wall. So that's what I'm going to try to do with this tree. Alright guys, now we're in the front of my house, and here's my kumquat tree. It looks beautiful. I love the way it's been growing. I just recently noticed that there is tons of little buds and flowers, which means kumquats are coming, and I'm excited because I absolutely love these. My 2-year-old loves picking them, and she tried them for the first time last season, and she loved them. They were sour, but she loved them. I have 2 of them. Sorry for the mess. And the other one's right there. It also has lots of flowers. And I have some dwarf pomegranate. And I have my fig tree right here. It's super, super beautiful. Look at all those figs. All those figs and a little tree in a container. So I'm really excited to harvest these. I also collect some succulents, but I can do a separate video on that. I have lots of succulents that I propagate myself, and I just keep putting them in containers. I made this just a few weeks ago. I wish I would have made a video for it, but that's all for now, guys. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed my garden and everything you saw. Please let me know if you have any questions about any specific trees. I would love to talk about it and tell you the reasons why I chose that tree, how I planted it, what I'm feeding it, what kind of fruit it is, how the fruit tastes. Any questions, please leave them in the comments and let me know what you think. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe.